Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the TheH0RR0Rman's Slashback Challenge. And the theme that Joe has set for this week is titled High School Slashers. So the film I've chosen to review this week is named Cutting Class. And this one originally came out back in 1989. This one stars Jill Schoelen, Brad Pitt, and Donovan Leitch. And this film essentially centers around the three characters. Um, Essentially, Donovan Leitch's character has been released from a mental institution for killing his father, and he used to be friends with Brad Pitt, but it's kind of weird because he kind of has a crush on Jill Schoelen, who is Brad Pitt's girlfriend in the movie, but at the same time, he wants to rekindle his friendship with Brad Pitt because I guess they were best of friends before he was put away, but Brad Pitt's character hasn't isn't having any of it. It's such a weird film, and Brad Pitt's character is a total ass in this movie. Like even the first scene of him, he's driving in a car and he's driving real fast, and he almost runs over like a young child, and he doesn't seem to care. Um, so essentially, there's this kind of weird, bizarre friendship love triangle thing going on between the three characters, and then these murders start happening at the high school, and essentially this is set up as a whodunit, but there's only really two choices, two suspects really. It's either Brad Pitt or Donovan Leitch is the killer in this one. This is an odd film. Most of the film takes place in the high school, so it kind of really fits with this week's challenge. Um, the murders start off not very gory, but they get gorier as the film goes along. Like towards the end, the last couple of kills are quite nice. This is a nice set. This Blu-ray releases the unrated cut, and there's a nice special feature in it where you can where they compare the R-rated version versus the unrated version, so you can see how they censored this film back in the day. Um, this is a very odd movie. Donovan Leitch is pretty cool in this one. He's creepy in like every scene, and Jill Schoelen is really nice. Roddy McDowall's in this as well, and he plays this creepy, pervy principal who's trying to get with Jill Schoelen's character, which made for some amusing scenes. And Brad Pitt is off the wall in some scenes as well, where I don't know, it's such a weird movie. This one. Now, had I watched this film back in the day on VHS, I would have hated this movie. It's not your typical slasher film. The killer, for the most part, is hidden, and he doesn't wear a mask, which probably would have been nice, and it would have freed up some stuff with this one. But it did have me guessing as to which one of the two guys were the killer. So I did enjoy it. Now there's a fair bit of many like WTF moments in it that kept the film enjoyable for me. Although back in the day, I really would have hated this one. So that's it. That's my review for Cutting Class. As always, I'll put a link to Joe's review for this week in the description box. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you all later.